this then? Brand new Zhiyun Weebill 3, baby. Hold on a sec, is that Eric Hendenfolk? What's going on, you lot? I hope you're all sweet. So, very good morning from this incredible Dolomite mountain, which is called, Peter Payton? Alpe de Suisse. Absolutely gorgeous. We sent it this morning. Sunrise was banging. And yeah, let me introduce you to the squad. So, I'm back with my man Peter Payton after after a successful Iceland trip, and Mr. Hendenfolk.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this geezer does some serious edits on the YouTubes. I'm sure you've seen it. Peter Payton soaking up a bit of sun with that, you know, that Scottish / Swiss skin. Today, we are going to be playing around with and trying out the brand new Zhiyun Weebill 3. This gimbal was a little bit naughty. I've been playing around with it all morning, mainly shooting with the A7S Mark III, but I definitely want to see if we can run the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K on this thing. This is the little beast right here. Really nice, really small, really light. It's like 1.13 kilos. Absolute beast. We've got, you know, your standard LCD screen. I love this joystick, absolutely banging. We've got our typical trigger on the front and a nice little focus wheel if you want to mount your trans mount and your follow focus. I feel like Zhiyun have literally just like stripped this thing down to like the bare bones of what a gimbal actually is, just taken out all of the fancy stuff and literally just made a solid gimbal. No flip out LCD screen, no fancy gadgets, just a straight up gimbal, super light, super strong, nice and affordable, you know. And I feel like that's what a lot of travellers want. We don't need anything fancy, we just want a gimbal that works. Right, so a really like quirky thing about this gimbal, yeah, is it comes with like a wrist support. And this is like another thing that Zhiyun done where they like innovate, and I'm like, I just don't think that's going to work, mate. At first, it just looks a bit weird. I'm not used to seeing like a wrist support on a gimbal. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stick this on with something really heavy, like probably like the Blackmagic. I'll see if I can balance it first. Hello, bruv. Cool, this is a bit of a frame, innit? I've had worse camera setups, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right, so obviously the gimbal, little wrist support, literally just like screws in on here. I know what you're thinking, because I kind of like laughed at this when I first saw it. Sorry, Zhiyun, I did. It genuinely actually works. Boom, so we got the Blackmagic, mate. It doesn't counterbalance the Blackmagic. So I've got a counterweight, mate, it actually balances. Right, let's get this on. See how we get on with the Blackmagic. Damn. Mate, that doesn't even look right. Look at the size of the gimbal compared to the camera. Right, so if you look at this little wrist support here, it basically stops your hand from like falling forward. Not gonna lie, it looks a bit weird, but when you actually use it, like, it's actually legit. Right, boys, no biases. Tell me what you actually think of this wrist support.
Bring it on. Okay.
We got Mr. Eric Hendenfolk about to give it a go. Honest opinion.
It's great, honestly, for these like long
yeah,
shots.
I thought you was gonna say that.
Works great, especially for these ones. Here it doesn't make a difference really, but
yeah,
like down low.
Yes, because it like it pushes against your wrist, right, when it's lower.
Yeah.
Oh. So what's the verdict? Yes or no? What do you think?
A big yes, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Try it, Peter.
Peter Payton. So you laughed at this, Pete, when you first saw it.
Did look a bit of a joke, not gonna lie. First impressions.
Tell you what, this man is the most critical man I've ever met, so.
No pressure.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, right now my wrist isn't really touching it, so most of these movements,
yeah,
crouching down, I don't see the point.
Yeah.
Up high gets in the way actually.
Yep.
I'd say. Can you angle it?
Yeah, yeah. You can literally, yeah, you can like unscrew it and then like
okay.
turn it round and then try a low, like try a low angle shot.
That's obviously, like Eric said, very nice.
Yeah.
Easier to lift up, not so much pressure on here.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I'm surprised this is a yes from you. Legit. Cheers, bro.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Actually helped a lot.
Right, so it turns out we can actually balance the Blackmagic on the Weebill 3 with a counterweight, but it's all well and good it actually balancing, but can it actually like shoot a steady shot? So I'm going to try and do a push and a tilt through this kind of nice little frame that we've got here. We've got some nice trees, we've got a cabin, and then we've got this beautiful mountain range in the background. And obviously we've got no in-body image stabilization on the Blackmagic, so it should be a nice test for it. So let's do a tracking follow shot with this thing and see how we get on, and see if this thing can actually shoot well with a Blackmagic. So I'm actually in 60 frames, but I'm going to play it back in 24 so that people can see it, because you know, when you slow things down, it's always a bit of a cheat code, isn't it? So let's see how we get on with this. That was a bit of a dead shot from me, I'm not gonna lie. Cool. Right, let's see how that shot looked. Right, so I'm just looking back at the footage and it's okay. It's nowhere near as good as the A7 stuff. The A7 looks incredible, because obviously the A7 is a weight that I think this gimbal should probably use, but I'm always testing the bloody limits of these things, and so yeah, it works, it looks okay. 60p looks alright. I think this thing really is for the A7 typically, or an A7 sized camera, you know, not a bloody beast of a Blackmagic. Look at the size of this, you know, it is a little bit ridiculous what I'm trying to do here, but it does work. They're definitely usable shots, but I don't know if I'd want to be using this gimbal strictly with the Blackmagic. When you're going to be using like the A7S or like a camera that size, it works like such a treat, so I'd much rather use this particular gimbal for something like that. But we also have this side handle, so you know, you want to get your low shots, and that is when you want to use that side handle, and it comes on and off in a completely different way to what we've had previously. So little you know, little screw on there. Like, this looks smooth as anything when you do it like this. So I think it's just like, I think it just depends on the shot you're trying to get. Right, so it's absolute sending time. We're going up to Saseda, which is probably one of my most top spots I've ever wanted to go. We've obviously got the team, mate. We're not messing about today, are we? The energy is absolutely dreadful in here, I'm not going to lie. Right, right, so the final mission, we are now making our way up to a place called Saseda, which is, or has been, on my bucket list for a very, very long time. It's basically like this big cliff edge, complete rock on one side, loads of grass on the other side. Right, Pete, what we saying, mate? 'Cause I know you've been to Saseda before.
Let me tell you, last time I came, middle of the day, pretty impressive, but not. Let's do that again.
No retakes.
Tell us, Pete.
Alright, we just headed up to Saseda, dream destination. We're all pumped, and the light, let me tell you about the light. We're going for sunset, and if you don't know what sunset means, it means golden hour. And if you don't know what golden hour means, it means
levels, bro.
Levels, it means levels.
Mate, the scenes, man. Right, Eric, you ready for this one?
Let's get it.
Let's get it, mate. Right, we've got about, not far. We're going to walk up there, shoot Saseda that way, mate. Looking a bit sick. We are front on with a light. That is the only real issue. But we are the only people here. Everyone else has gone. Because as we say, this ain't a game. We don't play about. We're here till sunset and we're walking all the way back down the mountain in the dark. It's going to be fun. But we want epic shots. Look, some of these shots could potentially be the best shots of our entire lives. And this is why we do it, isn't it, Eric?
That is the spirit, man.
This is it, baby.
Yes.
This is why we do this. Oh, mate. That's just so unique. Like, it just looks so sick. And this whole spot just bangs. Eric, this is a long time spot for you.
Yes.
What are you saying?
I've been waiting to go here for like 5 years, and it doesn't disappoint.
No, man.
Waiting for the golden hour still, so it's gonna look even better, hopefully. But yeah, what a view.
Yeah, it's insane, mate. Pete's been here before.
Second time here.
You don't mess about, do you?
Nah,
No messing about,
this is
son.
what I live for.
Oh, the boy. Right, so the thing I love about the Weebills is, obviously, apart from the bananas and the M&Ms, and the t-shirt and the socks, because obviously it's a bit of a chaotic day, is the fact that I can literally keep the Weebill in my bag instead of having it like stick out of my bag, which is usually what I do with the Crane 2. But I love actually having the gimbal in the bag. Like, it just makes everything so much easier, and people don't know you've got like a load of camera gear. So that is a thing that I love about the little Weebills. Just smash it really with their size and weight. So let's do a little bit of a hiking scene through here. Mate, dinner of champions. Yo, get a taste of the side of this view, man. This is insane levels. I love this game. Whoa, whoa, mate, well impressed with this little thing. Look at the bottom here. You've got a screw to screw in your bottom plates. Magnet straight on there. The Weebill series is easily my favourite series of gimbals. You don't really need all the fancy gadgets. Like sometimes you just want the bare bones. You just want a gimbal that works. Bare bones gimbal, nice, affordable, really strong. Something that you can travel with, nice, light, great battery life. Like that's all you want, just simplicity. And that's what we've got here. Big fan of this gimbal, mate, and the shots look incredible. So very happy. And yeah, the Weebill 3, mate, definitely my brand new travel gimbal, along with the Crane 2S. Obviously, when I want to use my Blackmagic, I just don't think it's good enough for the Blackmagic on like a regular basis, especially for travel, because everything's so fast, so like reactive. When you're traveling and you're shooting, you're just reactive the whole time, you know. The gear needs to be perfect because you're literally getting it out, boom, go. And that Weebill 3 with the A7S is literally like, it's a dream really. It's like easily the lightest gimbal I've used with that much power. Right boys, how did you find the session?
Oh mate, unreal.
Good, isn't it?
So sick.
Shame we didn't get that sky behind you over there, but
Can't ask for everything.
you can't, mate. This is the game, isn't it?
That's the game we play.
Eric?
Very
Thoughts?
nice, very nice. I'm happy. Much better than yesterday thunderstorm, so I mean, we take those.
Right, so that is the end of today's little session, mate. Didn't quite get the sunset that we wanted up here at Cicada, but the view that way is a little bit sick. Look at the state of the sky, man. We need to make our way down, and then we need to get to this hut that we're staying in. Got about an hour and 15-minute walk. Great. Boysies, BOSH. Wee. The Swede coming out of all the Essex slang, mate. I love it. This is all right. I'll have some of that. Anyway, people, thanks so much for watching this video. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. And thanks from the team as well.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Bro, I never say that. I can't be like...
Oh, really?
I can't be... Oh, that view.
Well, I said it now, so there you go.
Yeah, do drop me a like, because at the end of the day, if you don't like this video, you're probably shooting auto anyway, so... Yeah. Anyway, from me and the boys, and the most incredible scenes at the Dolomites, we'll be catching you lot in the next one, mate. BOSH!